here, and welcome back to JJC land. In this episode we're going to be working on our new mini game, which is located just behind us, above my head in this angle. So as you can see, but just behind us is our new mini game, and this is going to be a slightly different type of mini game that you're used to. This is going to be a game show type mini game. So as you can see, we're off camera, we've got the outline, and we've got the stage set up. So the way it's going to work is we're going to have 3 contestants standing up here behind their music note blocks, which all play different sounds to differ from each other. So didn't realise I started doing the 3-1 mess. But the way it's going to work is someone's going to be over in this little booth here, and the way it's going to be is it's going to be random little general knowledge things. So I'm going to ask things about certain blocks in Minecraft. Like I might say, ask them, this block has it lights up the way in the dark. It can be seen throughout Halloween. Being carried by children, trick or treating. Can also be used for decorating and so forth. And then they'd automatically know it's either a pumpkin or a jack-o'-lantern. Then and so forth. So it'd be basically clues about Minecraft blocks or general things in sort of general, so TV programs that they might have seen. I can't remember, is this the right one? Yeah. So I decided to go for a giant checkered floor just because I think they look quite cool for a game show floor. And I've done for the floor and for the outline and what I've done an dark oak floor with birch planks on the side. No, this is going to work. It's just going to be about, it won't be a tall building, but this is what it will look like once finished. So essentially, we'll need to do that one as well, give me a second. Just like that, all the way around, and obviously it's going to have a certain height to it, like this. To about this point here. For both sides. There we go. What I'm going to do is do it like that. Like that. So it's not going to have a massive, unlike the roof over there, unlike that building's roof, it's not going to be as tall. But it's going to work for what this game is. And I decided this from watching sort of like an old TV program. I just thought generally I think it'd be quite fun to have in my world. A little mini game that didn't have to revolve around sort of shooting with things or sliding down or riding on a minecart. Just a nice general mini game which involves sort of general knowledge and a lot of fun as well. So that's what this is going to be basically. Again, I'm unfortunately not going to be joined by one colour. So I need to quickly do. I'm not going to have anyone joining me by the looks of it. Slides not on. Carrying plug on. Plug was on. So yes, I think yesterday, but it wasn't for very long. So. And look at that, it's actually even. One, two. And it works out that way. So as you see, this whole floor is going to have one giant chicken barrier, and in the middle it's going to have like the seats, so it does give it like the general feeling of having an audience. So that with mankind on the stage is going to have that sort of atmosphere. So quickly just go around with the greens. Like that. Put that one in there just so we remember. So just like this all the way, and it looks, as you see, it does look give it quite a cool effect. So there we go. Obviously I've got to go around with the purple. So there we go. Once we're done with the floor, we'll work on the outside. We'll work on the sort of general atmosphere of this building as well. I think generally the way I want to do it is by having rows of seats going sort of from left to right. And obviously the way to do seats is you can do them either two ways. You can do them with the seat, actual sort of stairs, and a few paintings or item frames, or you can do it with the minecart and rail. I like to do it with the minecart and rail just because then you can actually physically sit down. And I'm going to use oak planks. So obviously the sit rows, I think we have to be about that long, then a gap in each one. So as you'll see, that would be too long, so we'd have to go one shorter just to get them all in like that. And that kind of works. Then you have sort of the entrance way there. So just like that all the way, and then you've got enough for 4, 8, and I'm going to do about 3 rows of this. 1, 2, 3. So there we go. So you come back here, and obviously what I'm going to separate is just by with a spruce fence that will go across like that. So this will be the waiting area. Then you'll come in and get your seat. So quickly just put all these trucks in. And as you see, that all then works. Then you have the view. And technically what I could even do to make this sort of stand out more is do it up layers. So like that. Just so that way they can all sort of see, and then this one be just like that with the way up in between. So there we go. As you see, they can all see from different angles. All we need to do is put the walls on. And where I'm going to do the walls is just like I've done with, just like I did with that, with the dog obstacle course. And what I'm going to do on the back is add a, like I've done with Minecraft, add a giant TV screen. So there we go, just like that. I'll just quickly go across with these. And another thing we're having to do with this way is you do have to go one beneath it to get it to actually stay placed the way you want it to. So just like that, you have to do it there like that. It does mean this face is going to be quite dark. Hopefully I can get the TV screen in. If not, I'll think about positioning and all that. Just like this all the way along. So there we go, all the way along each side. And then obviously what I'm going to do in the middle. Oh, oops. Obviously that's the boundary there. And get rid of this one. Need to go below it. So we go just like this all the way along. And done. So as you'll see, obviously it's quite dark. Obviously it does mean it will get quite dark in here. But what we can easily do is in the corners, I'm going to do what I did with the Minecon lights, which was this. So put that back to the top, and then put the chairs up. Put the chairs facing the way you want them to go, how high you want them to go, like so. So obviously we want this going right to the top. That's going to happen to break out the wall here. And then putting the lights like that in the middle, and as you'll see, that gives us quite a nice cool light effect. And obviously you can change that. Oh no, I better not change it now. That's got the roof on, like that. So it might be a case of not being able to do a TV. And obviously across the sides here, we can easily put sort of lights there, and obviously on the other side as well, which brightens it up a bit. So there we go. So basically, as you see, it's not going to be a very big one, but it does look quite cool in terms of a mini game. Now one more layer, and then what we'll do is I'll show you what it will look like finished. So if we get rid of these two. So there we go, as you'll see, once this is all done, it'll give it a quite nice, quite nice building, and a fun little game to play. So see all these ones that are facing this way will end up being got rid of, and on the top here we can easily add lights like this going all the way across. See what we'll do is we use glowstone. In fact, we'll actually use wool just so that way it like makes it easy to identify. So slowly this is coming together nicely. All we've got to do is finish off the roof and then add the back wall on. Add some more lights inside if it's not still too dark. And see if we can fit that sort of TV screen in. do it the same way, going across like this. So obviously, just quickly build up the walls. So there we go. With that, I've got nice to finish minigame. Nice bright finish minigame. So the way it'll work is, I've just quickly got to put this here. Give me a second. So there we go. You'll come in. You walk around here, and let's say you want to sit here. Easy enough. Sit right there. What we're going to do quickly is change these to this, just so you can lighten up the floor. And what I'm going to do to make it a little bit, seem a little bit more realistic, is do this. Button there. Button there. And then it looks like two cameras. Now what we need to do is here in the middle is a TV screen with some grey wall. Put it on the side. So there we go. You come on, people will come up on stage, ring their bell when they get the answer. Leaving whoever's asking questions in here, they'll see it, and then they'll say the person it is. So for example, let's say it was Sly, Pardon Cam playing, I asked a question. Let's get a random block. Oh, sorry guys. It's really uncomfortable. It's really uncomfortable for a while. So say I've got a cactus in my hand, more cactus in my inventory, and I'm asking them, this block can be used as both getting rid of anything in your inventory. This block can be used in the real world to have water in the desert, and actually I'd obviously need to find better descriptions for it. But let's say I was doing something like a boat. I'd say to them, this item has songs named after it. Could be used to get from one place to another. can be found near the water. Automatically they'd all answer. Someone would answer boat, which is the way it was. So that's that little attraction finished with. So now I just need to give it a name. How many tickets is that to enter? So let's quickly grab our items we need: the hopper, some wood, a chest, a ladder, and a cargo. So there we go, like that. Again, if anyone doesn't know how I make my tickets, just like that, with the ladder there, on the way to get in and out, and then a trapdoor so you can either get in and then choose the keys at the end. And let's call this what's that thing? And we'll put it as 3 tickets. So there we go. Nice little mini game and game show at the same time. But what I'm going to do is quickly remove that TV because the trailer that is too big, and it does take up half some of the room on the stage. So there we go. Let's just do that. We're on different levels, but I don't mind. There we go. So that's that one finished. So with that, that's another new mini game done and dusted. And what I'm going to do quickly here is get out our polished granite, and put another little smoking area. Surrounded it by another. So there we go, another little smoking area right there. So obviously, once I managed to finish off this building competition game, this is now 100% ready to use. So there we go. The way this works is there'll be 2 teams. Each team will come up and select a random block, so they'll click on that. They'll receive their random block. This one's train station. The next team will go and they receive a random block, and they'd have to build what they receive. And so the dog race is now completely finished as well. I've managed to stop mobs from spawning in here, I hope, or I think. Let's just quickly change this around like that. There we go. So as you see, mobs are no longer spawning in here. I did also have to change this because the dogs kept coming around here and running in there and getting stuck. So that's going to change that around a little bit. There we go. Let's see, because it got quite a nice, cool little effect to it. And what I'll do to make it finish it off is just go around with some spruce wood stairs, just to make it more of a roof. It's only when you do it like this that you realise actually how big the roof is. So obviously I still need to build the other 9 hotels. I'm going to start working on another little mini game, which will be a spot the difference type mini game. Also going to try to do like a guess who game, but you only really have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heads, so that would be a bit pointless. So for example, you can say, is your character dead? So that only really leaves 2. You don't have to be a zombie, or a skeleton, or a skeleton. Obviously you can put in other little blocks like pumpkins and stuff like that, but it just wouldn't really be the same. So there we go. Roof's now completely done. And I've got to say, it's looking mighty fine now. So, as we called it What's That Thing? Being a guessing game. It fits all the lights. Oh, need to put that back on. So there we go. So that'd be a random. See, we've already got fans lining up out the door to try. Obviously, the way I can do this is obviously put some more lights around the seats, like in front of the seats like this. Just like that, all the way down the sides. That way it gives it a little bit of light and stops mobs from spawning in as well. So there we go. It's another little mini game finished. And what I need to do is put on a handle like this. There we go. So obviously we're staying in the middle. Someone asked a question, if you think you know what it is. So there we go. That's that done. So I need to start building more paths. Obviously, I could build another one here going that way. I think that's what I should do. Build another path going that way, just so I can at least join out with the other path. So like this, I can easily go around there and join out. I'm just going to turn this volume down. There we go. Obviously that will join up to there. So and obviously that will then split off. So that I can have one going straight ahead and one going this way. So just quickly mark this off, just so I know how big the space in between needs to be, because obviously this is a 3 path. So there we go. And that goes again 3, 1, 2, 3. So that needs to go all the way to here like that. And that will go right to the end. Obviously I will have some more rides and mini games sort of thing. So this is with 3, so 1, 2, 3. And that'll be going 3 that way. So that would need to go like that. So there we go. Just like that all the way to the end. So there we go. So there we go. All that will then line up to form 3 big areas. Well, actually a lot of areas in the park. So we know that that's where this path needs to end here, and obviously that will then go up that way as well. So just quickly join all this up to the other side. And obviously I did build another thing off camera as well. It's not exactly the best thing. I did have help building it. It's only a small thing, so I don't really think we'll be using it much. And I built it over here. So as you can see, just a giant ring with 3 trapdoors, water underneath, and as you can guess, it's a dunk tank. So they'd shoot the arrow, one of the buttons on each side, and that would then dunk them first into the water. Like that. So just like that, and then obviously the person who's getting dunked will go to the other side and climb up to the top of the ladders and get dunked. So it's not really the biggest and best thing in the park, but it's still a little mini game, which I thought a little fun mini game. obviously the boat race is now fully working. Before we had trouble guiding our boats around here, but as you see, you can now easily guide it. Like that. And obviously the only annoying thing with this is, as I said, if you've seen in the update, you can no longer go up a water block in boats. They've updated that, so it's a little bit annoying. I was going to build like a little ride where you sort of went up a path and then down, but you can't really do that anymore, so a lot of times I'll stick with the normal, easy to build rides and mini games. I'm going to quickly show you this working as well. Built this myself. So it's just like one of them simple, silly slides that you ride down. There is going to be a little sort of mini game for battling the Ender Dragon. I'm going to build that at some point. So you go in with that full, so that I'm going to set it up so you have that full armour and everything like that. I'm going to build that somewhere over here. So what I'm going to quickly do is build the sort of area for it. Oh, excuse me. Using endstone bricks and white hardened clay. So it's going to be 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to be a 2 by 2 gap. You come into the middle. You're greeted by, obviously, as you can guess, the stairs. This is where the end portal will be. Underneath. So then all be filled up. Let's just quickly fill all this up with lava. That's all the way like that, all the way up 2 layers. Just make sure it definitely does. There we go. And then we need the end. I can get it to work anyway. Oh. So I'm just going to draw at the end. So there we go, that's now working. What we need to do is move this one closer. So you can easily get in. So there we go, so you come up there and you jump in and battle the Ender Dragon. So what we need to do now is build up the rest of the walls. So there we go. This is generally how the minigame will look. So there we go. Oh, I think that's it like that. Well, I'm gonna take it out. So you basically walk in here. That's what we need to do. Is make this. Like that. So we're going to change all this floor into white. So there we go, just like that. So essentially what they do is, set up like a little area here for like enchantments and stuff like that. So what we'll do is we'll get our enchantment table, put it there. That thing should get all. So then basically you have that. Yeah, like that. 1, 2. Obviously it's not exactly even, but it doesn't matter. Oh. Obviously put our end stone bricks on top, like a roof. Ooh, excuse me. So there we go, and that will basically go on for 2 layers like that. So there we go. I'm actually going to do a bit of something funny here. Now I need red, white, and black. There we go. The middle is about here, so it's a 2 middle. One, two. So there we go, just like that. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I did what? There we go, nice and even. Or is it? Yeah, oh, it's not exactly even. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so obviously it's not exactly even, but it does still look quite funny. There we go. And obviously if we change to this part here. So that, there we go. So there we go. So what I'm going to do now that that's finished is I'm going to be working on just literally adding a few little bits around here, like maybe a bit of a glowstone in the corners, just to brighten it up in here a bit, adding some windows, and basically storage place here, so that you can sort of recollect yourself afterwards. So basically like that. So just outside. I bet they're in there. Yeah, I thought so. There they are. Wow. So yeah, I've definitely got to light this place up. I just had a horrible feeling there was. So yeah, definitely got to light this place up. But I'll do that off camera. But for now guys, thank you all for watching. Like, comment and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.